Good evening, good day, and good night to all of you wastelanders out there listening to Radioactive. It's with me, The Groove. It's with this guy whose name I forget. And it's with one of the Frenchies. What?
Salut, bonjour, bonsoir, Jacques
Yes.
ici.
Yes. We have a little bit of baguette with us today.
And it's not so little. Là.
No, not very much. Not so little.
To be honest, it's not because he's a Frenchman, but because he's a man.
Yes. Men of all ages need to... I don't have a good segue for another song.
The point is, he needs to sit with his baguette out because otherwise it's gonna get moldy.
Yes. Mold is
Can't let
bad.
that bread beat get moldy. You gotta pull it out.
Yeah.
Gotta let that thing breathe.
Yes.
That monstrosity gotta roll across the floor.
Like a man and like a French. French and man, oui. The
Hey.
Frenchman.
Have I ever told you my French joke?
Oh,
Tell me, it's always interesting to hear.
Well, now I'm just a simple country lawyer because that's how good jokes start.
Sure.
But here's the thing about the French. Everything gets better when you add French.
Right.
French.
Naturellement.
French bread. French kissing.
Ooh.
The only thing that doesn't improve the French is the people.
We take him out back later and settle this on, no problem.
Hey, then I need to find another co-host. That's gonna be a fucking trip and a half. I don't have time to kill my co-host. Yes.
And once again, I survive because of laziness.
Yes.
Thank you, apathy, and thank you, Satan.
Satan indeed. Coming up next, we got another wonderful little song for all of you wastelanders out there. This is the Dillards with Dole.
Dooley was a good old man, he lived below the mill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One gal watched the boiler, the other watched the spout. And Mama caught bottles when old Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a smaller and I'll pay you back someday. The revenuers came for him, slipping through the woods. Dooley kept behind them all and never lost his goods. Dooley was a trader with a 2-tally cub. Sugar by the bushel and molasses by the ton. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a smaller and I'll pay you back someday. I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women folk looked sorry and the men stood around and cried. Now Dooley's on the mountain, he lies there all alone. They put a jug beside him and a barrel for a stone. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a smaller and I'll pay you back someday. And I'll pay you back someday.
Oh my lordy lord, wasn't that a hell of a Dole by the Dillards? Up next, we got more.
Now, I got a question for y'all.
Bring it on.
I'm feeling a change of acoustics in this studio.
Oh.
Something ain't quite what it used to be.
Alright. What ain't quite what it used to be?
I'm just a simple country lawyer.
Oh god, not
But-
this shit
Oh,
again.
no.
If my
Going for
If my mathematics ain't failing me, let's do a head check. 1, 2. Aha! Just like I suspected. There's a third miscreant in this here studio now.
Yes,
Now,
indeed.
who, my friend, are you?
I'm your co-host. I've been for the last 7 years, you fuck.
And apart from Groove, you have Shaq in the studio. Hey.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like this Groove feller.
What?
He's looking a bit shady, Mr.
I
Chuck.
like you.
What the I've been fucking part of this studio for the last 7 years. You can't do it. You can't.
Okay. I have a lot of people coming up in here telling me they've been my partner for decades. Now, you ain't the first boy coming up here telling me a bunch of bull malarkey that I have been your friend forever. But, Mr. Jock,
Oui.
I say we'll let this little boy here.
He can stay around. Oui,
He can
oui.
stay around.
Fucking.
You know what? I'm feeling lenient. Little boy, how about you play us another song, and you can stay around.
And this time you can take it up a notch. I
Take
want
it up a notch.
Edith Piaf, and I want Miller. Oui.
Now, you play that song, and maybe you'll grow up and you'll be a full-fledged DJ someday. How does that seem, little man? Oh, he's just tingling with anticipation, folks. I can just smell it from here.
Sure.
This is my lord wit.
Edith Piaf.
Yes, that thing.
That was Edith Piaf, which means little black bird in French, if I do agree. What's good about this is now that I talk
I'm just
about.
shaking my head there. I give up.
Okay.
I'm not feeling a lot of confidence for this young man.
But
You know, Jack, I agree. I don't think he's cut out to be a co-host.
no, but he's pretty good with the mop. He started it there in the corner, and he's cleaning up pretty good in the studio.
I gotta say, he does have his uses. And don't mind me telling you.
Next hour we can teach him to surf beer.
Yes. And don't mind me telling you, it's actually nice to have a little good-looking folks around the studio. The people that usually come up here, they ugly as sin. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying that to be truthful. Most of the people that climb up them stairs, they give me nightmares. Every single day, I see them walking around broad daylight, like they should be allowed to show themselves.
But that is you stalking Mr. Face.
I know it is. But what is he doing outside? Why is he not locked in a box somewhere? Why is he breathing our air? This is what keeps me up at night.
I'm sure
And I
it
gotta
does.
say, he's an interesting man to look at. He's an interesting man to smell. He's an interesting man to just stand over when he's sleeping and just pull your finger under his nose.
So that was you.
That was me. That was me.
That
And
was me last night coming into our camp. Standing over my bed.
I'm not ashamed to admit
I
it.
thought it was Jacques, but
No,
okay.
it was me. And I do that to everyone. Whenever there's a new person moving into this here settlement, I like to creep up on them, watch them when they're sleeping. And that's how you really know a person.
I'll return the favor tonight.
Yes. Because if you haven't truly watched a man sleep, then you don't truly know him at all. And I can tell you, a lot of these people, they're actually quite nice.
I'm sure they are.
I've seen them. Shaq is dreaming, he's driving, and Shaq is dreaming, he's shooting, and Groove is when he's sleeping, he's really sleeping.
I know. I think he's the only one of this element that actually sleeps when he's supposed to. Everyone else, they're twisting and contorting, they're having nightmares, they're doing ungodly things, but you're just having a nap.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's why I appreciate your presence.
Yeah. I sleep like a baby. On drugs.
Because you can't have any more nightmares after going with Shaq on the car. I remember that.
I
We
remember
went
that.
over the cliffs there on purpose, and you were strapped onto the hood.
You know what was funny about that thing? It was that he nearly died. And the only thing that would have been funnier was if you actually died.
Yeah.
But he was kind of puking, and he was happy, and
But-
he
but-
said
but,
he
yeah.
thought he died about 3 times, so I'm happy.
It's happy. I mean, that's
Sure
like
are.
the most amount you can have times 3. But now let's clue in everyone who is not familiar with the story, which I believe is most people.
Yeah.
What actually happened? Start from the beginning.
Okay, so I start, and you can add on whenever you woke up afterwards.
That sounds wonderful.
So we were going out to the Road's End. Everybody knows the French car and Road's End out there with Apocalypse, huh? And then you have to go around some snaky bend, and that takes a long time. And then we were going and we have a party in the car, and everybody was like, sharing, and I was like, yeah, you want to have party? And yeah, okay. Then you really need to promise me that you hold on in about 7 seconds. And people were looking around.
What? 7 seconds?
And then you started counting down just out of that, and after 7 seconds you had climbed on, and then I just pulled the car 90 degrees to the right, down the slope, down the hill, into the darkness. Well, I was knowing where I was going, but nobody else did, so that was intense, huh?
Yeah, we hit a tree, impressively enough. The tree does not stand anymore,
but the groove is still standing.
Barely.
That is amazing.
That's for completely other
that
reasons.
is amazing. A dust-blasted wasteland. Vegetation is shot to shit, and you hit the one living thing in 100 miles. I love it.
That is right. Now, coming up next, to finish up this nice little story of almost falling off the wagon, in a nice little comic bow, here's Fell Off the Wagon.
We actually fell off the wagon.
Well, here I go again, my friend, and just 3 sheets to the open wind. And now I gotta settle in and down to this little world. Well, I done fell out of that race where the sun and moon switched their place. Now I gotta switch to a slower pace and offer that little girl. But I fell off the wagon, I let my high horse run. Lord, she put me to the test, that little girl with a red dress on. And now my whole wide world is all caught up in a big old whirl. And I'm looking ragged, 'cause I fell off the wagon again. Well, I've seen far and I've seen wide, and just a picture from life's other side. My hands don't clean too wide from that other world. I tell you what, this I know, and talk is cheap, but lies are gold. And they get you in out of the cold and back to that little girl. 'Cause I fell off the wagon, I let my high horse run. Lord, she put me to the test, that little girl with the red dress on. And now my whole wide world is all caught up in a big old whirl. And I'm looking ragged, 'cause I fell off the wagon again. Well, there's just one thing I'll ask you. Keep pulling my leg so I pull through. 'Cause it's the one leg I can stand on to save my little world. Well, you might say I'm doing good, but I'm a long way from out of the woods. I'm trading things I do for things I should offer that little girl. 'Cause I fell off the wagon, I let my high horse run. Lord, she put me to the test, that little girl with a red dress on. And now my whole wide world is all caught up in a big old whirl. When I'm running ragged, 'cause I fell off the wagon again. And I'm running ragged, 'cause I fell off the wagon again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the wasteland, it's time to play Smell the Mystery Foot.
In your face, huh?
Come on.
In your face,
In this episode, we have this foot, and we'll see how it smells.
Alright, I'm gonna smell the mystery foot now.
He's actually smelling the foot, and they're both smelling the foot.
I think this is weak. You know what this smells like?
What?
This smells like a man who's never worked in pig shit. Because this...
Why
Listen-
the fuck would I work in pig shit?
Because it's an honest day's work
For French.
for an honest day's living. It's shitty wage for a shitty job, and if somebody doesn't shovel that pig shit, it's gonna be lying everywhere. And I don't want to be living in a society where there's pig shit
All over the place.
all over the
I
place.
love have you used my foot as a microphone when you're talking about English pigs.
Yes.
Wait,
Oh, the English pigs.
Oh no, not the English bugs. Oh. My French accent sounds like...
Nothing. You
Nothing.
sound like nothing.
I know. Wait, let me try again. Hey, come on. No, wait.
you won't get any French kisses with that one, but I can teach you everything about it.
That sounds great.
Now, why do they call it... I've been asking you once, you Frenchy man. Why do they call it French kissing?
Yes.
Why is it exclusively the French that has the...
Tongue.
Now the patent.
It's all
For this
about
type of
it's
kissing.
all about packaging, about marketing. If you package the thing right and build up the hype, everybody will love it, and they will think like the French people, they really know how to kiss, and that's how you get, that's how you get all the ladies,
And the boys.
and the boys, and the mutants, and we.
Now, do
Very
you
wonderful.
ever feel any kind of pressure
Yeah.
having this label put on you?
Maybe moi Jacques, but Jacqueline, no pressure. She's like a killer. She will eat anyone.
And who are you?
Cool.
I'm Jacques.
Hey, you're Chuck.
You're Chuck.
You're Chuck.
Jacqueline.
Yes.
Like the casino.
So you got 3 Chucks.
Oui.
Well, you know what they say about the French. They are rampantly incestuous.
That is correct. Coming up next, we got a little song and I like to call Rambling Man by Strawfoot.
I could settle down and be doing just fine till I hear an old train pushing down
back, people, to what we like to call Radioactive, where we talk the talk and don't walk the walk.
Now you look like Sonica said it the other day, the day after the party. They used to call it radioactive. Today we are radio passive.
Yes, indeed.
That's how you're looking right now, bro.
But every other day you get quality radio. And every second of the day to that,
It's
well, you have this.
yeah, basically. And this is what you get, folks. Take it or leave it.
So
Please
why
take
are
it.
you staring at my fucking chair all the time with a smirk on your face? What's going on there?
Oh, we didn't tell you.
Oh yeah,
Yo, that's the bomb chair.
yeah.
What do you mean bomb chair?
Well, you know when a little bomb and a chair meets each other in happy marriage, the bomb will explode when the person stands up from the chair.
Yeah.
That's a bomb chair or a chair bomb.
Yeah.
And
But-
now you're yanking my crank.
No. Here's no. I mean, we've been up here for 2 weeks because we have bombs in our chairs as well.
Look, the thing was, right, some mysterious stranger, I won't say names, came up and installed bombs so gracefully in our chairs. All of our chairs. All
All
the
the
chairs we
chairs.
had. And...
The thing was, we told them to. We told them to arm the chairs in case of any miscreants.
yeah.
But there was some, a miscommunication,
And we thought it was gonna be next week. And,
the,
then we
the
came
bomb,
out.
the chairs got armed with bombs,
Anyway.
and we sat down.
And now, if any of us goes
Oh, let
up-
me try it.
Chill. If any of us
See,
raise from the
You
chair,
added excitement to the show already. Good bombs, huh?
No, we've been getting on. We've been rising that pole all week. Who is gonna have to go to the bathroom first?
yeah,
And all I know that it ain't gonna be me.
my bet's on this guy.
Now my bet's on that guy. I have done week-long shows without stopping before. I haven't moved out of my chair for weeks upon weeks. I have a bladder like a camel. I have the heart of a mammal, and I have the brain of a goddamn chimpanzee. I don't know what
So
that
you
means.
freaking invite me over to the radio to put me in a fucking chair with a bomb.
Who invited you?
No.
You did-
I invited the French man.
Ah.
You?
I invited Chuck. The thing is, I was gonna tell you, but we were talking, having a good time, and you sat down, and it slipped my mind.
Yeah, we didn't want to spoil the mood.
I'm very sorry about that. But, as for grace of etiquette, I admit that I may have been on the wrong side here. So, everyone who's listening right now, if you ever arm your furniture, please let guests know in beforehand. But don't put up a sign, that defeats the purpose of it. Just tell them face to face, furniture may or may not be armed.
Okay.
Keeps them on their toes and adds excitement to dinner parties.
But I give you, it's a comfy chair. Huh?
it is a comfy
It's
chair.
very comfy chair.
That's why we had it as the bait and switch chair. I don't know why we asked him to arm the other ones.
Yeah. I don't know either. But anyway, coming up next, we got my Holly, your Holly, everyone's buddy Holly.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. Are you gonna give your love to me? I wanna love you night and day. You know my love will not fade away. Oh, well, you know my love will not fade away. My love is bigger than a Cadillac. I try to show it when you're driving me back. Your love for me, I gotta be real. For you to know just how I feel. Love for real, not fade away. that's a love and not fade away. Oh, well, a love that's a love and not fade away.
And that was Buddy Holly, everyone's favorite. What do you call them? People who have glasses. There's
Just
like-
pass me the Merlot. Okay, I need a bottle.
Yeah, you just
Alright.
pass Chuck
There you
the
go.
bottle so he doesn't get violent again. If he stands out of the chair, we're all dead.
Ah,
This is like an involuntary hostage situation. For anyone who doesn't know, the bombs are armed. No. The chairs are armed with
With bombs.
bombs. So if any of us get up out of our chairs, we'll all be dead.
yeah.
And if anybody needs a little more zing in their life in an hour or two, you can come change with me and sit down in my chair. That's so fine.
I'll actually not try the old switcheroo yet. It's just my work.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that for another time.
As long as you don't give me a lap dance right now, I'm happy.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. We have a sign going in that
Says no lap dances in the studio.
Yes,
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
proper etiquette is allowed
It's a lie.
when we're on the air, which is all the time.
But that no lap dances sign, it was only between certain hours, like 11 to 12, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep it decent. There
Yeah.
may be children listening, because as you all know,
Children always listen.
Yeah,
when-
yeah.
The least you when you're least expected.
here's the thing: schools have just opened up again. Because here's the thing: people that come here for the wrecking, which is about 2-3 weeks a year, they don't really interact with the
locals.
locals and the child population, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of families living in here, but they are all driven out of town when the wreckers arrive.
Yeah, that's when they take their vacation.
That's true.
to get rid of do not have to deal with the wreckers.
Yes.
Sure, they might get back and see their homes burned down.
What the fuck is wrong with the wreckers?
No,
the
no.
French intelligence made great progress.
Of
I'm sure
course,
he did. And
the French intelligence is making great progress.
Great progress.
But whenever people aren't wrecking, life gotta go on as usual.
Jacques, if you are listening, you can bring the shotgun and come up in a while. That's fine, and we take care of this later on. They're
Yeah.
insulting the French, the motherland. Oui.
Anyway, the children of the wasteland, they have their place. They're usually kept out of sight because of death, famine, drugs, bullets, and
Rodents.
rodents.
Yeah, rodents.
When the rats get to a certain size that they swallow the babies whole, you either move or you get tougher babies.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It used to be that the dingoes ate the baby, and now it's just the rats.
Now it's
Eating the
just
dingoes.
rats. I know!
The dingoes.
I mean,
And then yeah.
you see those 12 feet fuckers walking around last year? It was horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, they can eat
12 babies.
adult babies.
Oh shit. That even.
That's not a world I
He was
want to
only
live in.
no. He was only 36.
37 even. They just
Shit.
swipe them away.
Yeah, we can put them on the wheel of justice.
Yeah, let's put them on.
Put the diaper on Groove and throw him to the rats and see what happens.
I object to that. I feel like that's a terrible idea.
Objection sustained.
Well, I suppose you're locked. You can't say anything when you abstain your objection.
God damn it.
My point is, all the children who's listening to this who haven't gone to bed yet, remember, stay in school. Otherwise, you'll end up either like a man who gets his opinion abstained, a old drunk from Louisiana, I think, or French. And that's not a future you want. You are the future of the wasteland. You are the future of the nothing we have. You are the future of the future, which is nothing. Anyway, you go out there and do your best at making the nothingness a bit more tolerable.
Chuck, do you want to hear another song?
Wait.
lemonade. She drinks whiskey like water, drinks gin like lemonade. She makes me go to work early while she lays around in the shade. Now she'd rather drink whiskey than eat a 7-course meal. Yeah. Then eat a 7-course meal. When she's high, she's happy. Now you know just how I feel. I worry when she's loud and rowdy. I worry when she's quiet. It's getting darned expensive to keep up her whiskey diet. I took her to a doctor, and this is what he said. There ain't no pills can help her. She's just a natural whiskey head. I've got those juices do as I can be. Now my woman and her whiskey is going to be the death of me.
Radioactive here. We still are getting it on like there's no tomorrow.
Because in this land, who knows?
Yeah, we never know if tomorrow will ever come. Tomorrow may never die, but
If it does, we're already ready.
yeah. Now, Jack,
Oui,
Chuck,
oui.
whatever your name is, you're French, you're beautiful, you're here. Talk about what you French do. I've heard a lot of good things about your French safari.
Ah, le French Safari, ah oui, c'est le meilleur. And I like it a lot because it was Barbie.
Bobby.
She wanted a real safari for everyone, for the whole bar, because she felt that her staff was overworked.
Oh, no.
So she put them in the French cars, and we got out in the wasteland. But before we went away, we had to add little caps for protection. So we hired the entire cluster.
Oh,
That seems like a decent little bodyguard.
It sounds like going a little bit overboard, a little bit overkill, but yeah, sure.
And then we went out into the sandbox to play around a little bit with the cars
Like you do.
and have a good time. And a funny thing was that we first went pretty crazy with the rides. We went to the viewing point, the French kissing point there.
Ooh, no, oui.
And the best thing about it, it was going down the crazy, up and down as the French do with the cars. And then
With the cars, okay.
and then of course, have you ever seen a Frenchman walk anywhere in the wasteland? No, you have not.
No.
And then I asked if some guys wanted to go a little bit more extreme. So some guys got off, and we were just like 4 or 5
Yeah,
people.
they got off all right.
Yeah, on the car, and we went up through the freaking bumpiest rides ever on the slope there,
Wonderful.
and everybody just in the car tilted to one side, and the car almost fell over.
Ooh.
And Studio Red, they caught it on camera, so you can find it somewhere. And anyway, and it almost tipped over, and all the guys, they crammed on one side to counterweight the whole shit, and we went down. That was even deeper slope than with you there on the front.
sure
it
it
was
was.
crazy. And then some, the big guy mustache?
Oh,
The hat?
big mustache.
Yeah,
I know
The
yeah,
guy
him.
who cannot be trusted.
I know him.
Yeah, I know
He and
him.
his gang was in the woods, and Barbie was on her safari, and they started shooting at Barbie.
Yeah.
Wow, unexpected.
Very.
So like 3 French cars, and the cluster just went and their cluster fucked them. So that was good times.
That sounds like a wonderful adventure filled with
The best
love,
safari.
violence, happiness, betrayal, and everything in between.
Love will breed violence, and violence will breed love. Huh?
But
That
I
is
think
true.
what's important
That
to
is true.
remember, what's important to remember is that the true treasure was the friends you made along the way.
Yeah. Family.
It's all about family.
All the friends you made along the way. Oui.
All the French you made along the way.
All the French.
You better watch out, because Chuck is this close to taking your job.
Salut!
Bobby Sock, baby, I've got to let you go. Bobby Sock, baby, I've got to let you go. You've got a head full of nothing but stage, screen, and radio. You chase autographs every night. You write fan mail through the day. You keep your great big head in a scrapbook. Yes, and you throw the cookbook away. Bobby Sock, baby, I've got to let you go. You've got a head full of nothing but stage, screen, and radio. Now you treat me like a stranger. You don't have a word to say. I ask you if you love me. You said, what will Frankie say? Yes, Bobby Sock, baby, I've got to let you go. You've got a head full of nothing but stage, screen, and radio.
Radioactive here almost didn't make it. Coming up next, we got more things to talk about. For instance, what are you guys' favorite movies to watch when you're not doing anything special?
I like to watch anything with Elvis. You know I love Elvis. And Elvis, he was a wonderful man. Great musician. Not a great actor, but I think the whole point of watching Elvis on screen is that you get to see the king. And he's walking around, and he's talking, and he's doing things, and
He's actually alive!
And he's
Yeah, I
shaking his
know.
pelvis, and
Yeah,
if you watch the movie, maybe with a good Cabernet Sauvignon and croissant,
Oh, yes.
you can start checking your pelvis with him. Yeah.
I actually saw one of his movies on a drive-in back in '37, and there was no sound. It was just the picture. But they had live actors on stage doing the voices for everyone. They were doing the music, and it was pretty good. I mean, that voice matching Elvis, it was great. The problem was the guy that got to do the voice, he was a great actor. An amazing actor, don't get me wrong. There was something about the accent that wasn't quite right.
Alright.
Because he sounded, you know,
Too much Tennessee,
no,
Not enough bourbon.
no,
not enough whiskey.
no.
Not enough pelvis.
He had a
Yeah.
lot of pelvis. He had a lot of pelvis.
But not
The
enough.
problem was that he was a 12-foot tall dinosaur.
Ah, see,
Um,
that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the
And
problem.
he-
Dinosaurs can be great actors. Terrible
voice actors.
voice actors.
He had the body. He had the groove.
He had the air,
He had a pelvis.
hair, he had the pelvis.
He had a
but
haircut.
he had the hair.
the hair on the
Oh
pelvis.
God, he had the hair. But the voice, it wasn't quite like the king. It was sort of like,
The queen.
Other than that, it was amazing.
Yeah. I'm sure it was. Coming up next, we got another little personal favorite of mine. It's Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. I'm not a juvenile delinquent.
I'm not a juvenile delinquent.
No, 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 I'm not a juvenile delinquent. Do the thing that's right, and you'll do nothing wrong. Life will be so nice. You'll be in paradise. I know, because I'm not a juvenile delinquent. So listen, boys and girls, you need not be blue. Life is what you make of it. It all depends on you. I know, because I'm not a juvenile delinquent. It's easy to be good, it's hard to be bad. Stay out of trouble and you'll be glad. Take this tip from me and you will see how happy you will be. So, boys and girls, this is my story, and I have all of my glory. I know, because I'm not a juvenile delinquent. It's easy to be good, it's hard to be bad. Stay out of trouble and you'll be glad. Take this tip from me and you will see how happy you will be. So, boys and girls, this is my story, and I have all of my glory. I know, because I'm not a juvenile delinquent. No, 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 I'm not a juvenile. No, 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 I'm not a juvenile. No, 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 no,
I'm not a juvenile delinquent. Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. One of my favorite bands ever. Anyways, I'm sitting here with my partner in crime and also one of the Frenchies named Chuck. And now, Chuck, I know a little something about you that I bet you thought was
Tell me,
long gone and buried in your younger days. I know that you were part of some hit films. I know you were a movie star back in the old country. I know that you were the star of such classic films as Dial M for McNuggets
Oh my God.
and Give My Regards to the Post Office.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, Make Out King of Costco
Oh, Lord.
and my favorite, Afterbirth, a love story.
I know that one, and that one's a classic.
Yes.
Whatever you say, the French intelligence will deny everything, but I think you're onto something now. Huh?
I'm sure it would.
And speaking of that, the word of the day is oxymoron. Do you know what an oxymoron is?
No!
That's when a thing is the opposite of what it actually is. When you put two things together that doesn't make any sense.
Like, for instance?
French and intelligence.
So that's you are the moron in the oxymoron. I get it then.
Yeah.
You see, he's gaining on you. Every single joke he makes, it puts him closer to the director chair, and it puts you closer to the garbage chair.
Point. I'm in the director's chair already with the fucking berm strapped to it.
See, he's gaining on you. Ah,
Damn.
What
but
is this red button, by the way? What the fuck is that?
that's
Ah,
the
no,
thing.
that's just for show.
Okay.
See, I can press it now.
I can press it as well. But don't you press it, because 3 times makes the thing explode.
Yeah.
But the first 2, that's just for fun.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just for fun. Now, we've had an accusation that Elvis, the one that we all know and love, was actually an android, because only an android can move in the hypnotic, thrusting, sexual way. And I say baloney. I say bullcocky.
C'est pas vrai.
I know. Even the French agree with me. And
that's not every day, huh?
That is not every day. That is not every day. Because, here's the thing. They didn't have androids back in 1777.
Why not, then?
Because they hadn't been invented yet.
Just like the moon.
Exactly. Because we all know the androids, originally, the first androids came from the moon, from the future. They came to Earth. They integrated into our society. And then they started reproducing contrasexually. That's when they build new androids with human parts. And this happened some way back in the 1700s. And that's when, Elvis was at the top of his game. That was when he just lit the world on fire, metaphorically and literally, with his swinging rock and roll music. And they didn't have androids that early. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm sure all of that was 100% true. Coming up next, we got another little song.
Mon Dieu.
But I like to say it's one of my personal favorites. It's an Elvis song, actually. Elvis Presley bringing you the wonderful world of Christmas.
The wonderful world of Christmas is a wonderful world to behold. The wonderful world of Christmas was made for the young and the old. Smile and good cheer of each neighbor, and children with cheeks all aglow. So warm is this Christmassy feeling, with the treetops all wrapped up in snow. Listen to those wondrous bells, and you'll hear them say, open up your hearts to all on this holiday. The wonderful world of Christmas is the joy from the moment it starts. The wonderful world of Christmas shall remain every day in our hearts. To the wonderful world of Christmas.
And now, dear and wonderful people of the wastelands, welcome to the Radioactive. We're not too drunk yet to stop this show, but I'm saying
We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're certainly getting there. Coming up next, we're gonna be talking some more, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get naked. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, certainly not the listeners, because they can't see your ass. But remember,
Don't break the magic of the radio.
I'm not breaking the magic, just listen. If he started getting naked, just listen for the sound of my voice slowly escalating into panic mode. That's when you need to burst in the door and also take your clothes off so you don't seem so awkward.
Yeah, please do. I'm very shy, and I got a birthmark in the shape of Jesus. Left butt cheek. It looks wonderful when I jiggle.
Now that is true.
That is true. Coming up next, we got a French person.
Jacques is in the studio.
It is.
I was thinking the music about the freaking Christmas thing that are going on. Another story about Barbie. We were actually celebrating Christmas with Barbie at Chat in the Dark.
Ooh.
Now this sounds like a children's book that's just waiting to happen. But please continue.
Christmas with Bobby.
It was a part of the French safari, not the same year though, but we're going around in the sandbox with the car, and it was a little bit deep with the sand, so the car kind of slided when we were making a turn. So we actually picked a Christmas tree with the car. It was a small tree. It was chopped off and it hooked onto the engine, and it was going with us with the tree. And we were celebrating 4 jul på bilen. It was a good time. So.
That's great.
Well, that sounds like a good time. And I'm actually on the phone with the publisher right now. We're going to make a children's pop-up book. We're going to make a radio play. We're going to make a regular play. And a full feature movie. Yeah. There's the problem is by the time we're going to make the movie, they're going to be sick of the brand, so we're going to have to add a little sex appeal to it. Yeah. I was thinking...
French Kisses.
French Kisses from Outer Space, A Christmas Story. Now,
now we're talking.
We don't have a script just yet, but I'm working on it, and it's going to be a huge success.
Well, you have the best script writer in your studio. I invite Jacqueline. We can write a little script.
That's great.
We can practice on the French kissing, and did you say child movie?
Yes.
With sex appeal.
With sex appeal. Oh.
Children gotta learn early.
Was it you that mentioned that during wrecking all the families just disappear from Outpost Valkyria?
That's why they disappear. Because of all the STDs going around. My God, have you people not been paying attention? You gotta keep the children safe. We can't expose them to sexual intercourse physically. We gotta expose them mentally. And spiritually.
And visually, apparently.
Yes! See, now he's starting to get it.
Now you're starting to sound like a true French.
Yes, like in the 70s when I had no TV and I used to get stoned and watch the radio.
Well, let's drink to that. Everyone at home, let's all drink to that.
And now, coming up next is another little Elvis Presley song. This one is also one of my personal favorites. It's a slow one. It's a good one. It's a lovable one. Let's call it In the Ghetto.
In the Outpost.
As the snow flies.
That was In the Ghetto with Elvis Presley. And now, coming up next, we're gonna be talking some more to everyone's dismay. What do you say, Frenchie? Do you have something interesting to say? Or are you just gonna sit there slurping your Sauvignon Blanc, or however the fuck you fucking pronounce that piece of shit?
No. You gotta educate yourself. It's the French Connection, is what they call it.
What?
The French Connection.
What?
That's what they call they're you know what? How is your French connection doing, my good sir?
My French connection. I'm not really sure what you're onto there, but I'm connecting quite well. There are quite many allies around around the Sinter plant, and we're very happy with that.
Like for instance?
Like for instance, of course, the Red People's Front, the
yes.
Cluster. Actually, the rats as well. We like the Grandma Rat. She's cool. And all the Scots who made an insane party in honor of our alliance, Scotland, France.
That's great.
I can go on and on forever.
Now let me just clear the space here. But the rats, do they eat babies?
That is a very important and
not-
very topical question.
It's very topical. I just want to make it clear for everyone who's listening. Do the rat people eat babies?
Do they?
Because people have been asking me. And it just breaks my little heart when I gotta say, I don't know. Yeah. But
didn't
I
you just
can
say
find
that
out.
the dingoes ate the babies first and then the rats ate the dingoes?
Yes, but here's the thing. Now when the dingoes are out of the picture, is the rat people gonna keep eating babies?
Well, the fucking pansy wolves are eating the babies.
Yeah, but we all know that. But are the parents and the families of this establishment gonna have to worry about a second baby-eating threat?
The rats.
Yeah, it's nothing as sad as getting your second baby eaten as well.
I know.
That sucks.
Well, this is what I'm asking. Is the rats gonna eat them babies?
Well, I don't know. I don't have any freaking babies.
But if you were to make an ill-informed decision, would you say that the rat people are gonna eat people's babies?
an ill-informed decision. I mean, like a lot of decisions. If anyone wants to come and make babies with me, you can come all the way to the French
If
HQ.
you were to have a baby, sir, would you be able to, in good heart and good faith,
Are you accusing me
give
of being
that,
like a...
give that baby to a rat person? Would you look at your baby's face and say, little Chuck or whatever your name is, please go with this rat man, and I will go away and do French things?
Fuck no.
Well, there you have it.
We don't trust the fucking French or the rats with
Keep
babies.
the babies away from the rodents
And the
from
French.
the French. This is Radioactive.
I'm just shaking my head and trying to survive in
Keeping
this
your
studio.
baby
Sitting in
safe.
a chair with an arm bomb. You are amazing.
Keeping your babies safe. Now, we'll play another song, and after this, commercials.
That is right. Coming up next, we got John Henry by Tennessee Ernie Ford.
When John Henry was a little bitty boy, sitting on his mammy's knee, he picked up a hammer and a little piece of steel, said, "This hammer gonna be the death of me. This hammer gonna be the death of me." When John Henry was a little baby, no bigger than the palm of your hand, his mammy looked down at little Johnny and said, "My Johnny gonna be a steel driving man, yes he is. My Johnny gonna be a steel driving man." John Henry was a steel driving man, drove steel all over the land. "For I let the steam hammer get me down, I'll die with my hammer in my hand. Die with my hammer in my hand." John Henry went to the tunnel to drive, steam hammer by his side. He beat the steam hammer to the top of the hill, and he laid down his hammer and he cried, "Oh Lord." Laid down his hammer and he cried. The captain said to John Henry, "I believe that mountain's caving in." John Henry just laughed at the captain and said, "That ain't nothing but my hammer sucking wind. That ain't nothing but my hammer sucking wind." John Henry had a loving little wife. Her name was Polly Ann. Johnny got sick and he had to go to bed. Polly drove steel like a man, yes. Polly drove steel like a man. They buried John Henry in the graveyard. They laid him down in the sand. Every time a freight train come puffing by, they'd say, "Yonder lies a steel driving man. Yonder lies a steel driving man."
I am Groove, this is Radioactive you're listening to, and for some reason we're still on air.
Now let me hear your impression of Tennessee Ernie Ford. You gotta go down deep.
Okay.
You gotta go down deep.
Gotta go down
And
deep.
you go steel.
It goes deeper.
Driving man. Now, Frenchie, take it
Super
away.
chocolat. Där.
Well, he's trying.
Oui, oui, ah,
Oui.
baguette, ah.
Well, he's trying,
Croissant.
and you're trying, and that's the important part.
Je connais ton pamplemousse avec son baguette et le vide de mer.
Oui.
Possiblement.
Possible? Oui, papa. Papa est dans la beurre.
Attends-y, hein?
Point, c'est tout.
Sorry, I have no fucking idea what the fuck we're talking about
What's
now.
he doing?
Let's talk a real language. For once.
No worries, bro.
So,
Tu veux
Oui.
mon peso?
wait, now.
Tell me, mon frère.
Now,
what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about you. I'd like to talk about you, and I'd like to talk about your relationship with the Red People's Front. Right?
Oh, la meilleure. Le RPF, mes amis. I like you guys so much because every time we come across the big square, you see us from your lookout tower and you invite us with a bit of French music, whatever it is you can find at the point. And we come in, we get the cookies, we get a good show, and you crack open the safe or whatever. I like it. So, I think my friend Groove here and the other guy.
That's me.
We want to send you a nice salutation. So Groove, take it away. You do your radio shit. I sit in the armchair.
Now, from all of us to all of you, solidarity forever, my brothers and sisters.
Bisous RPF.
Solidarity forever.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. Yet what force on earth is weaker than the feeble strength of one? But the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. It is we who plowed the prairies, built the cities where they trade, dug the mines and built the workshops, endless miles of railroad laid. Now we stand outcast and starving mid the wonders we have made, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. They have taken untold millions that they never toiled to earn, but without our brain and muscle not a single wheel can turn. We can break their haughty power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. In our hands is placed a power greater than their hoarded gold, greater than the might of atoms, magnified 1,000-fold. We can bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
Now, Radioactive is back and it's time for the commercials. This show is brought to you by Tony Tuscany Slaskin. Coming soon in a pizza pit stop near you. The chef is as greasy as the food and your sense of taste is but a memory. Go to Tony Tuscany Slaskin and get your grub on. It's the last thing you will ever taste.
That is correct. So now, back to the show. Do you like pizza?
I can go and grab a grub by this Slaskin Taskin guy. I don't know. Seems like a decent guy. I ate from a bag. I ate from shitloads of different places in the Sinterplant surroundings. It's decent stuff.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if pizza is offensive to you because it's Italian. You know, the whole...
It's not Italian, it's as American as heroin.
Okay. Do you feel an offense towards pizza because it's American? You know, because of the whole language thing, language barrier. I mean, maybe
what he's asking is if you hate the Italians
and Americans who
Well,
are
there-
Italians.
There's not so much Italians around. There was actually one guy we met in the sandbox once. He was Italian. He came up to us and said, "You like the business? We like the business. Let's do business." And he said it in Italian. And then
Was it Tony Moroni?
I don't know. He had a funny actor. And he
Yeah,
had
that's
shitloads of guys hiding around in the bushes. If we said no, they would just fuck us up. So
Yeah, that's.
he was a
Tony
funny
Moroni.
guy.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is that we fucked him up.
Oh.
But we had a good French connection to the Italians that night.
Yes, lots of French connections going all around the town. Now, coming up next, if my partner can.
just keep it going. Keep it going.
All right. Pigeons.
Pigeons.
They are my favorite bird to both shoot and eat.
I actually thought about building a pigeonnerie. You know, a little house for the birdies when they can fly in and out, and you can sit where you're gun and you can just pop them and have them for breakfast straight away. It's pretty smart, eh? You build a house for the pigeons, they come and they bring you food without doing shit.
Yeah,
You know what? That is true. But let's go back to an earlier point.
Which was?
Italian, French, or whatever.
Italian pigeon on a pizza.
Yes.
Fucking great. Better than fucking bananas and curry.
Italian
or pineapple and French bacon.
I hate the bananas from America. Shit.
But remember, Italian, French, or American, we can all agree, everybody hates the.
And now, time for something completely different. Let's listen to how about this song?
Loud down, barking all around my door. You trying to tell me how to live my life? I'm just trying to make another show, and I ain't heard nothing all along. Well, I make my living driving. I'm a bluegrass music man, chasing the horizon for another one-night stand. I've got a lot of miles to travel. I'm running a little late.
Yes, I know how fast I'm driving. I'm a trained professional. Give me a little piece of paper. Says my lifestyle has a price. Well, if you want my money, Lord, dog, you're gonna have to catch me twice. Damn, that ain't gonna happen, Lord, dog. Lord, dog. Barking all around my door. You trying to tell me how to live my life. I'm just trying to make another show. And I ain't hurting nothing, Lord, dog. No, I ain't hurting nothing, Lord, dog. No, I ain't hurting nothing, Lord, dog.
And this is Shaq. You're listening to Radioactive, the guest star of the evening. I'm here with my friends, Groove and the other guy. I was thinking about the other allies that we were talking about, the good friends of the French people.
Ah, yes. Tell me more about the good allies. of the French
Let's
people.
go with the three lingonberries, perhaps.
Ooh.
It was a great evening when the freaking chaos people, you know, they come to our camp and they wanted payment.
Ooh.
And since they actually did some freaking honest work for once, they got payment. And then they came back and talked to other guys, other shack, and got payment again.
Oh, no.
And
You
when
know,
we-
that's what I hate. I hate people expecting payment for work.
Yeah.
Doesn't that just rile you up?
So, since we discovered that quite quickly, we hired the three lingonberries there. And there are more than three, I think. And they came with their big freaking car. And we drove up to the Chaos camp. And I never seen Chaos people run that fast. That was amazing. Thank you very much, Trillingon. Salut.
Well, say what you want about the Chaos people, but they are amazing when it comes to running away from danger.
They do it the best, huh?
They do it the best. And speaking of running, remember, Tony Taskin, he will bring your baby-sliced Italian pigeon pizza for you in 25 minutes or less.
25
And
minutes?
You can get it delivered wherever you want. I'm having one delivered to the studio right now.
And I'm having one delivered to the moon.
It's gonna be amazing to see which one gets there first.
That is true. Coming up next, we got Long Live Stomp.
Take your time digging my grave. Take your time, my soul to save. Take a nice long look at my young wife. I'm gonna live a nice long life, alright. 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 I don't care what no sawbones say. Some men fear and some men say, bring it on with a steely eye. I'm gonna live a nice long life. See those sparrows flock above you, won't see them birds push on shove. 1,000 sparrows right in time. I'm gonna live a nice long life, alright. Alright. Backbone straighter than a boxcar rail. My bones are made of ice and steel. I'm stepping on the tail of Lucifer and picking my teeth with a Douglas fir. So take your time digging my grave. Let the hangman have a holiday. Tied a noose away too tight. I'm gonna live a nice long life. 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 Alright. Alright. Alright, dear.
times, my incompetent comrades just paused music before we could get going. Now, dear people of the wasteland and waste country, we have all the things in the world and all the time in the world to do all the things we want to do with the time we have in the world. Up next, we have things to talk about or not talk about, and after that we're gonna play music that you like or maybe dislike. But before that, let me just say this.
You know what pisses me off? The homeless.
I can tell you about since we're talking about pigeon and babies on a pizza, I can tell you about
The homeless?
the homeless and also the babies and
They love pigeons on
and
pizza.
the Moder Kackan that Banging Bygget came to our place with. That's a great. You were talking about Shaq's tall tales this evening, so they come up with a big freaking bomb. Well, they like bombs, so it was quite a freaking big bomb.
Of course you do.
And they say they like the Moder Kacka. I think they were talking about the motherboard. So we went out in the sandbox to find it, and then of course the whole shit activated, and we just threw away really quickly, threw it overboard to some pansy wolves. It was good times.
Good times. Getting
Well,
that cake and getting rid of that cake is
No.
fun.
There's an old saying about having your cake and then having it blow up.
Yeah. You can't have your cake and make it blow up also.
But they did it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Oh
They
my
blow
God.
up the same cake that they had.
Jesus Christ, they need
blow
the
up your
Nobel Prize.
dreams. Just blow them up.
Blow it
up.
all up.
Kill the cake.
We have a holiday in the wasteland that's dedicated to blowing up a small part of it. If that ain't freedom, I don't know what is.
God bless America.
No, God bless the wasteland.
Hustle most every day, 'cause I don't have the good Lord to light my way. So I carry the hustle, and every hour, yeah, little by little, selling love for power, and I'm steady grinding, straight down to bone, yeah, push it around all day, and when I come home, I find myself alone. Is by my side, yeah, Jimmy and the good love, come to tan my hide, tell me how all the angels, yeah, they sing and cry, I don't have the good grace of the watchful eye, they all know that I'm lonely, and it's in my veins, yeah, I push it on this town, till they feel my pain, till everyone is addicted, yeah, to my name. They forget all the rules, and I control the game. Now it's just me and Jimmy, walking side by side. Yeah, he told me there's a good love to be found inside. So I let him deceive me, like I did you. Well, it's hard on my colors when everything is blue. So I carry the hustle, and day by day, 'cause I don't care that I'm sinning in most every way, and I'm steady grinding, straight down to dust, 'cause I don't got no angels telling me that I must go out and seek a savior. It's a fucking joke if I took you, Jehovah, then I'd just be broken, yeah, heart and dreams. I just wanna be loved, I don't know what it means. So now it's me and the devil, gonna take a ride. I look down and it's Jimmy, standing at my side. 'Cause all along it was just me, yeah, Jimmy ain't there, but I'm still driving, and I'm going nowhere. Misled and abandoned, oh, by this faith that I keep making money, and I gotta keep it safe. So I still carry the hustle, and I can't stop here, and I got no savior to guide my hate. So I steady grinding, and I can't stop here, I gotta keep on beating. 'Cause there ain't no Jesus, and if there is, Yeah, he ain't gonna save me unless he satisfies my greed and everything that I need. I don't care if I cause trouble, cause I still carry the hustle.
Radioactive is back, and I have just heard that the Tony Pizza Stop and the Panzerwolves have all started their own moon project.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, they are
Tell us all
sending,
about it.
well, they are sending
project.
things to the moon via the means of high-powered radioactive explosions.
Pigeons.
And if I haven't solved a problem with high radioactive explosions, then there's not a problem worth solving.
Exactly. And now, coming up next, we're gonna be listening to some more music. But before that, I think you should hear, all of the people on the Wasteland listening to this, you should hear a live disarming. Yes! We have a member of Forward Scout Unit up here with us. What's your name, madam?
I'm Yara Malone.
Yara Malone, welcome to the studio. We have a bit of a predicament. All of us are trapped in our chairs. We cannot move because it will explode. What do you do?
Wow.
What can you do to fix that? Rectify that?
What can you do to condone us for our sinful past?
I can tie you to your chairs for a start.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Because you
That
do
was
some-
not exactly what I planned.
No,
I was
no,
planning
but
to get back to my
I
HQ
mean,
tonight.
Look,
you
this
know.
Frenchie needs to go Frenching.
And if you look up my ass hair under the chair, you see a red beeping button and a big fucking explosive, which
Well,
I guess you put there.
No, the predicament we find ourselves in is that this French man has a lot of French things to do.
Yeah.
This man has a lot of normal things to do. And I would very much like to sit in my chair without the threat of being explodinated. So, being the bomb expert, what is the first step we do to try to disarm this here's bombs we got ourselves sat in?
We
Well-
cut the wires, right?
Well, you've looked at the bombs, I'm assuming?
No, the bomb is beneath the chair,
Okay.
and if we're gonna look beneath the chair, we gotta get up. And if we're gonna get up, then we're gonna get exploded.
Well, you're three people. You can look at each other's bums, maybe, from where you're at. to
No.
start with.
Did you say bums or bums?
How about both?
Okay.
They're significant to the situation.
That's a great idea, actually. I never thought about that.
I never thought about I could disarm a bump with my very eyes, but maybe
You know,
it was.
or we can just, ask someone who's an expert in these sort of things.
Like Yara.
To come
Smart.
up.
We
to
ask
come
Yara,
up.
how do we fucking do this?
So the problem is you can't really leave your seats, right?
No, we know.
Oh, shit, Sherlock.
I've been sitting here for 2 weeks.
So you're gonna have to tell me your weights, and we're gonna have to find a way to, slowly pile your weights under you.
She
so
mean we
you
can swap places in the
Yeah,
chairs. She's
yeah.
really smart.
But
How about we start with that?
this sounds like a lot of boring logistics stuff. Can we do it anyway in a more exciting way?
Is the pizza here soon?
Hey, it's coming. It's
I like
15
that.
minutes.
If we order enough pizza, maybe the pizza will be weighing enough for us to put in the chair instead of us.
It will be heavy enough. Mr. Tony the Pizza Whatever Man, please bring up as much pizza as you possibly can.
You're gonna,
Because
you're gonna have
this-
to give him some kilos here to work with.
I
we
need-
need numbers.
I need 78.
1,000
bottles
No,
of
I'm not that
Marlo.
fat anymore. 78 kilos of pizzas, pepperoni, please, and 102 kilos of
Croissant.
croissants, pizza. That's a thing.
Ah, croissant pizza. I like it.
And what's your weight, sir?
extra cheese.
Extra cheese. We just need extra cheese and we'll be done.
Maybe like some bricks.
And pizza salad. Never forget the
No!
pizza salad.
We need pizza bricks.
Pizza bricks. Oh, this is brilliant.
Bricks on a
Brilliant
pizza.
idea, Dara.
Fuck.
You're a genius.
Pizza bricks. Bring us some pizza bricks. Whatever that is. Make sure they're a half kilo each.
Oh, it's bricks.
I know that the FSU was a competent team.
Ah, yes. FSU. Okay,
Here
no one's
for
gonna go
you.
in
Yes,
there.
yes.
You see what we have combined here is the hands-on-demand efficiency of the FSU and the entertainment value of the RAR.
Which is...
Radioactive.
That is correct.
Oh,
Coming up
no,
next, it's Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking.
What
We
about
might have to fucking cut that one out.
You keep saying you got something for me. Something you call love, but confess. You've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. And now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'. And you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. And you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
These
I
boots
will
were
not
made
say-
from walking and then... sorry, maybe I interrupted you. Did I?
No, you're just gonna cut it out again because I'm speak the truth.
And the truth does not need to be heard sometimes. But coming up... Why are you laughing?
No, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
She's just working on the bomb.
I'm just trying to do my
Because
job
she is
here.
the bomb exposure expert.
She got a pair of pliers.
I am the bomb
They
in
have pink
planting.
colors.
I am the bomb in planting expert. I make sure the bombs go where they need to go, and then someone else has to take care of the consequences and the fallout. It's just like babies.
Anyways, now, do we, have you...
Keep me employed.
Have,
That's what you're saying.
have we heard something from the pizza place? Well, Tony's wonderful pizzas joy.
Yes. Firstly, Tony wants to know what a salad is.
Alright.
That is a good question.
Well, it's sort of leaves that you put into your food and then you eat. Or rather, you put it around the food so you don't eat it.
Yeah. Sometimes you bring it and then you just ignore it and hope someone else would eat it.
Yes. So you put it around the food, like oysters?
Yes.
Decoration, basically.
Yeah, I mean it's food decoration.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What are oysters?
Ah, it's a French delicacy.
Alright.
You can get them in a can.
Oh, like dog shit.
If you like eating dog shit from a can, you can always go ask the machine hounds if they have some, but
No, I mean, if I'm gonna eat dog shit, I'm gonna eat it from a can. I'm not gonna eat it from the ground.
That's
The ground's
more,
dirty. That makes sense. Yeah.
That's more civilized.
You're supposed to work on the bombs.
Working on it. Working on it.
Great. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if you eat snails, I suppose you eat the snail from some sort of containment. You don't just pick them up, because here's the thing, a snail, it comes with its own little containment. It's called a shell. Same goes for the turtle or the bunny rabbit. It comes in its own packaging that you can just pluck from the wild and eat.
Wait, that's what you do with salad. You use it to catch a bunny, right?
Yes.
So salads are just like snails.
Salad is
Bunny food,
no.
I heard.
Salad is a food for other food. To gather around your plate and then you can eat it. It's like bait. It's like
I think I have to go
dinner
to the
bait.
French HQ and dig through the cans and see if I can find canned salad somewhere.
That sounds good.
That sounds disgusting, but you are French. Tony also wants to know how to make pizza bricks. Now, I want to say it's just a pizza that you close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you put all the heavy things inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like salami, sausage, wood.
Why are we talking about Italian kitchen when there is French cuisine?
Because
fucking French cuisine is snails.
Because one is
frogs.
because one is fit for human consumption and the other one is French food.
That is right.
Now, lastly, we have
these guys.
Sounds like subject.
We have a advice coming in that says just jump really, really high, or we can shoot the shares with our magical laser rifle. And I am offended.
Why?
That you don't think that I've thought of this beforehand.
Jumping really high?
Yes. I've jumped so high sitting in this bomb chair, but just didn't work. Because whenever I went up, I came back down.
But if you invite a tribe, you know, the big guy in the tribe with the Gatling gun, if you put him next to your chair and you jump up and he shoots the chair, it would definitely disappear.
But then I wouldn't have a chair anymore. How can I jump up really high if I know when I come back to Earth,
Because
I
I
have
will
nothing
catch
to...
you in my strong arms.
But when I come back to Earth, I have nothing to sit on.
You can use Groove, huh? He needs a new job, huh?
And when I come back to the ground, I have nothing decent to sit on.
Oh, you're correct. I did not think about that. Luckily we got you.
Mm-hmm. The point is, we have our bomb exposure expert here.
So what is going on? Don't cut the red wire, you idiot. Sorry, Yara. You
Oh wow, who's expert now, huh? Tell me what to do. Tell me more how I should do my job, you who know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait. Let me slow things down for y'all.
I do the drinking.
Are you saying that you've been knowing how to dispose bombs this whole damn time, but you haven't done it because you're too goddamn lazy? Well, how very, very French of you.
hands like thunder, the rock of your pride will have no mercy for people far and wide. Well, if you don't run, boy, you better crawl. And if you don't crawl, boy, you better hide. Because these horsemen ride with a pistol on each side, with heads like thunder, the rock of your pride will have no mercy for people far and wide. The horsemen ride with a pistol on each side, with heads like thunder, will rob you of your pride, will have no mercy for people far and wide.
Now that was a song, wasn't it, Wasteland? Now, coming up next, we got other things to say. Whatever they might be, who knows?
I have heard that the pizza that they use for sitting on is actually called the UFO pizza.
Ooh, interesting.
And
And what does this UFO pizza contain? Does it contain alien materials?
Yeah, they come from the moon, and what else comes from the moon?
Elvis!
And the droids.
And the droids.
Yes.
Elvis
That's
Droids.
what I said. You go to work.
You
No,
had,
sorry,
you
I
had,
have a job to do.
Or should we call it
Yeah.
Cybercom?
No,
They're really
no, no,
good
no.
with bombs.
Elvis Droids? It's a thing.
let her join the conversation. I mean, she's here.
Well, so are you, and I'm not letting you in this goddamn conversation. Now-
Maybe
Now,
he had
wait
robotic
a minute.
buttocks. Ah, that's how he got his pelvis moves. He has robotic buttocks.
No. If Elvis could move, Elvis did not move like a machine. Elvis moved like the perfection of man.
Like
no,
Elvis.
no
The
machine.
perfection of man is a droid.
I have no. I have never seen a machine move the way Elvis did. You know that dance they call the robot was actually invented by Elvis?
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, the point is that
Sounds like history to me.
this is
Yeah.
history.
He's losing you though.
No, this is history.
I'm
The-
long gone.
The stress is getting to him.
You be quiet.
Yeah.
The point of the robot dance.
fame and
back
fortune.
back in 1820.
Drugs.
No, back in
The robot butt.
Yeah.
Back in 1827, human invented a robot dance to separate the living flesh and blood humans from the androids. Because if someone did a robot too well, they got shot for obviously being a robot. Those that were kind of shit at doing the robot were obviously human. Because, as we all know, to err is human.
Now, I gotta ask you though, like when a human does the robot dance to a robot, is that offensive?
Yes. That's
I
the
hope
point!
so. Yeah.
That's the goddamn point!
That'll show them perfect machines to perfect asses and perfect tits.
You know what I say to all the robots?
What do you say to all the robots?
101101.
Isn't that 69 binary?
That's what it is. I speak a little binary.
I think
and
that's the code Leo programmed into his bot.
I speak binary exclusively to be offensive. It's the same reason why I speak French.
You speak French because you want a bit of romance.
No, I want to offend you.
Speak a little French, please, for us. Show us your vocabulary.
I'm going to fuck my wife!
I think that was a bit more...
Did he just leave his chair? He just left his chair!
And you cut the wire without even telling us? What the fuck?
No, I don't think
I've
she
been
did.
doing my job here all the time!
Well, you can count on the FSU apparently. Alright.
Well, at least that's 1 out of 3.
Honestly, I just think his share wasn't loaded with bombs.
There was something there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
him.
maybe it was a robot, but I don't know.
Now he's back. What are you doing, Mac?
I was offending the Frenchman.
Yes, you
I
were.
was offending the Frenchman because he was leaving the room.
No.
Oh, now I'm offended.
To fuck his wife.
That is the sound of an offended Frenchman. Mama, this one is for you!
Folks, you think I'd be happy and delighted, 'cause all my dreams are finally coming true. But did I mention all my dreams are nightmares? And in my head I feel a storm about to brew. The clouds are hovering in mean blue and purple. No sunshine in my life anymore. Spirits are creeping round every corner. I'm petrified, but I'm unlocking my door. So long, cruel world. Dear mother, goodbye. These are the only words I say before I die.
Well,
we're live again!
Hey, what the fuck?
yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of wires getting cut, and Yara apparently cut the wire to the microphone, but who cares? She's doing a great job.
Hey, no one's dead yet, right?
No one is
I'm
dead yet.
alive! And you know what?
Unfortunately.
And if we die, we can always call in the backup to defuse the bomb afterwards.
If you're dead on the inside, I can't work with that.
Yeah. I was
And
dead.
if you have wires on your inside, then we have another problem.
Well, I'm just hoping if any of y'all explode, I hope you make it as painful as possible for me, because I haven't felt anything for a long time.
Yeah. Well, that's because of all the drugs you take.
No, it's because of the emotional trauma.
Like what?
Alien abduction, 3 divorces, neglectful
all-
mother.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ.
also-
All about your neglected alien mother who you
Also, there's
divorced
a
3
dog
times.
downstairs, and I haven't been able to say hello to it for 3 days, and now I'm worried I won't make a good first impression.
Well, it's past now. You've made a bad first impression 3 times already.
I haven't, because I haven't said hello to the dog yet.
What's the dog's name?
I don't know. I haven't asked.
Probably dog.
No,
Didn't
no, it's-
like Sonic and Volt have a dog?
Yeah, they
Which
did.
the Vrede Bears ate? What's his name was that dog?
I
Sparky! Yeah,
Yeah.
Sparky was his name. Yes,
You
that's
know
right.
what I think? I think they got that damn dog just to try to patch up a very broken marriage. I assume.
Not between themselves.
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
Other.
Friend of a friend, but they were trying to patch up a marriage, and just never works.
It's complex. I both have relations with Sonic and with Walt at the same time. It's complex. It's the French way to do it.
But why did you have to divorce them? I mean, that's pretty fucking harsh, man.
And at the same
At
time,
the same time.
I just
that's
divorced
their
Sparky.
birthday, their collective goddamn birthday.
You know they're twins.
They're twins. No. I just divorced Sparky. That's the only thing that happened.
You divorced their dog. Okay. Wow. How's Sparky taking it? Did you ever think about Sparky?
And Sparky is eaten by Lepp Åke.
By who?
Vredenberg, Lepp Åke. He ate the dog.
Alright, so now we gotta keep the babies away from the French, the rats, and we gotta keep the dogs away from the inbred hillbillies.
God damn it.
Well, you
So
know what they say.
So what's newer?
Yeah, so what's new? Well, you know what they say. It's a dangerous, dangerous, wild wasteland, and I would have it no other way.
So, well, speaking of food, where's the pizza?
I don't know, but in the meanwhile, I think we need some more French music. Groove, can you find something that we like?
Yeah, this will probably suffice.
Je t'aime, oh oui je t'aime. Moi non plus. Oh mon amour, comme la vague irrésolue.
sounds like Sticky and Spoon when they had a visit from Leo last night. Oh, c'est magnifique. French music to my ears.
That is true.
You know what? I think I found a plot hole.
Oh, really?
Oh, let's hear it.
If I got up and my chair ain't armed with no bomb no more, then why haven't I just gotten up and walked on out of here?
Because you got no other place to go.
That is true.
That is true. And now, let's continue Radioactive by playing another little game. Another favorite game of mine. It's basically called Who Can Catch the Keys?
I won again. That's 235,000 in a row.
Damn. Every time I throw the keys, I never expect them to catch him.
Yeah, we used to do that with caps, but now it's pretty hard because this V-caps is coming around.
Oh, V-caps. Yeah, V-caps. You can't really throw V-caps because it's made like Bitcoin and just as useless.
You know what? I don't like this virtual currency.
I'm sure
because I'm an old man and I don't understand it. And it may just be me talking, but anything I don't understand shouldn't be allowed to exist.
Alright, then tell me more in depth why it shouldn't be allowed to exist because you're old.
Well, firstly, we have a thing that works perfectly fine. And now they have something that I don't understand. And because I don't understand it, it doesn't work for me. And because it doesn't work for me, I don't think it works for anyone else.
So, do you understand, like, the machine dogs, what the fuck they are doing?
No!
They like machines and their dogs.
Yeah.
What is it?
How hard can it be?
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. I've actually been looking up at them people when they sleep. And I've been looking real close. And something has coincided with my suspicions. They don't walk on four legs. They don't have tails.
What?
They don't bark.
No.
And when I throw a tennis ball at their head, they tell me to go fuck myself. Does that sound like any dogs y'all know?
No! Maybe they're not dogs.
That's what I've been saying. They are humans. This is false advertising.
But they do bark.
They do bark. But the point of this is, we will not pay you in V-caps, Tony. Get out of here and get real fucking money.
That's right. Now, let's get over to our second favorite nationality. The Germans.
What the fuck? What the?
Ochs tut es, Kuh tut es, ein gesundes Känguru tut es, tu du es, sei mal verliebt. Denn Fink und Star auf dem Dach tun es, Bachforellen ohne Bach tun es, ach tu es, sei mal verliebt. Ein Krokodil tief im Nil tut es. Bitte frag mich nicht wie. Nerz mit viel Herz tut es. Für die Pelzindustrie von Tetuan bis Luzern tun sie's. Und ich möchte sagen, gern tun sie's. Tu du es. Sei mal verliebt. Der Walfisch im Tran tut es, mir sagt Leder jeder Schwan tut es, dann tu es, sei mal verliebt. Ein Eskimo ohne Licht tut es, Fürstenmutter mit der Gicht tut es, ich tu es, ich bin verliebt. Es scheint mir, jeder Agent tut es, ob in Ost oder West. Manch ein Student tut es, ohne jeden Protest. Ein jeder Goldfisch im Glas macht es, ein Betriebsausflug im Gras macht es, Spaß macht es. sei mal verliebt.
Well, Wasteland, it seems like we've come to a very interesting time.
Yeah, when I blow your fucking brains out for playing German music. Why did that happen?
No.
You invite the French people.
Now. Let's take it easy. We all know that French people and German people have always
It's
getting
Cologne,
along.
not Köln.
They've always have a history of getting along just fine. Let's not bring in your personal experience of the Germans.
The Technocops they were quite cool.
They had a great opera. They had great
music box,
and a great sense of character.
And did you see their Strudelschnitzen?
I mean, it's the best Strudelschnitzel I've ever seen.
I don't even know what that is, but all I know is I want more of it.
Yeah, that is correct. Now, dear people of the Wasteland and listeners at the moment, we actually have a little bit of a competition going on. For all of you lucky listeners out there, we have a TV. Yes, a television. One of those things that shows pictures and sounds that move, that aren't real, but still makes your imagination go haywire. Now, we have one of those things that we're gonna give to one of you lucky listeners out there. If you are lucky enough, please, can someone say something so I don't have to keep talking because I'm really thirsty.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna broadcast a number. The
Yeah.
first person that calls that number gets a genuine television.
This is not a joke.
This is not a joke. This is not a scripted sequence. This is something that is 100% legitimate. I am watching the television right now. We stole it from the Foxy News Network.
We
and
did.
We are pawning it off as soon as fucking humanly possible because it is evidence.
And transport is not included.
Wait, is it that television?
Exactly that television.
Okay, there is a television in here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Can you hear the screen of the television? That is a genuine Philips television. It's 250 years old, but it might still work.
Now, if that doesn't put your minds and hearts at rest, I don't know what will. Now, what is the number that people are meant to call to receive this fabulous prize?
0155. If you call that number, and you call it quick, you might win a television.
Now, we are legally required to say that the television may or may not explode.
Yes. And also, the television itself, it is seriously, and you're gonna have to come get it yourself. But if you call this number, you'll also get to be on Radioactive, which is pretty cool.
And we had a question earlier asking if you can be a Gus.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! We have a winner!
There's a caller.
Hello, caller!
Hello? Who is calling?
You're gonna have to speak up. What?
Is it Tony the pizza guy or?
We can't hear you. Hello?
You can't hear me?
Now we can hear you.
We hear you.
The wonders of technology. Thank you, Albert Einstein.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, I recognize that voice.
You are on Radioactive. You are live. You are proud. You are out of your shell. Now tell me, my man, what is the greatest thing you love about this country?
What country?
Oh shit! Major, is that you?
No,
This
this is Leonard.
is Major Leonard.
Oh.
Now you have right now won a deluxe brand new television
From Philips
to put besides your obviously working radio station. Now, my friend, what is the first thing you're gonna watch on this brand new television?
Duncan getting his ass kicked.
Duncan getting his ass kicked.
Oh, I love that show.
the motion picture and the miniseries, and also
the musical!
The musical coming this fall. My friend, are you feeling like the happiest person in the whole goddamn world?
I feel so happy I can howl.
Well, my friend, why don't you howl for us?
Now that's some decent barking right there.
That is a decent bargain. That is a howl that says, I just want a television on Radioactive. I'm as happy can be. I'm as happy as a pig in shit. And what is your name?
Leonard.
Oh my God! I regret everything. Play the music and I will go hide in a corner. Lenny, come up here as fast as you fucking can, because I'm gonna be hiding and you sure as shit ain't gonna find me this time.
All the wolves are howling, howling round my door, little darling. All the kids are crying, poor little darlings, hollering and crying. There's one in the hillside, two in the holler, they're gonna get you, bet you $1. All the wolves are howling, all the wolves are howling, all the wolves are howling. Ain't no use in running, honey, they're gonna get you, bet you money. All the wolves are howling, all the wolves are howling. Oh, I can hear the wolves are howling. Oh, can't you hear the wolves are howling? Ain't no use in running, honey, they're gonna get you, bet you money. All the wolves are howling, all the wolves are howling, all the wolves are howling, all the wolves are howling. Oh, I can hear the wolves are howling. Oh, I can feel the wolves all around me.
There, people of the wasteland, as you could all hear very clearly.
I left my chair, but as we established in a previous plot line, my chair is no longer armed, so I am safe to run and bravely hide in a corner.
And yeah, Groove, you went up to knock on the television, so your chair is clearly fine as well.
Yes,
I
right.
missed that particular
So
plot point.
why the fudge is the French last in priority, I ask.
I'm just saying, do you have any enemies?
Not many people know this, but at the old days, like shitloads of years ago, we had actually a rolling gambling den. The French rolling gambling den. I don't know if you know this.
No.
It was way before the Sanctuary Casino came and kind of put us out of business, and we moved into other business, but we had these huge freaking bucks, storm bucks on 4 wheels, which we throw around the wasteland and had gambling den in. That's when it happened. Then
So who is your enemy?
we...
Exactly. Now, coming
That's
up
not
next...
helpful!
Exactly.
No.
They slashed at the tire.
I-
They slashed us.
I-
Shit happens.
I am a
It was the
qualified
church. Okay.
translator from gibberish to English. I
Alright.
think what he's trying to say is he is the enemy of decency.
No, the church was the one who slashed my face.
He is also an enemy of God. You have anything else to say,
Wow.
Frenchy man?
I am less inclined to help you now.
Sur le pont d'Avignon, on y danse, on y danse.
And with those words,
He is
we're
not.
gonna...
He is
Stones,
not.
stones.
He is not gay, but he'll learn.
And now, coming up next,
Translating,
we got one of my personal favorites. It's
Tumbling tumbleweeds.
by some people.
See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night has gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed.
Fox on the run! Eller hur? Jag försöker. I keep sending... Okay, I'm gonna
I know when night has gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed.
What's up, Wasteland? This is Radioactive, getting drunker by the minute, not a minute too late. Coming up next, we got some more music for you, but before that, we gotta say a little something to you, which is Bunker Boy. Take it away.
I'm not Bunker Boy, I'm DJ. I moved out of that bunker. It was starting to get claustrophobic. The screen door was on the fritz, so I couldn't open it. And, you know...
Strange guys came in through the windows.
That happened as well. Also, there was no goddamn oxygen in that thing.
You had a fucking sunroof.
Yes, but it didn't open, if you listen to me for once. See, this is what...
Fine.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm having a little work done on that bunker. Next summer, it's probably going to be up and running. It's going to be operational, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to, just keep doing my thing. I'm going to be safe to say all of the provocative things that you otherwise edit out or
That's
stop
okay.
me
You
from saying.
just keep doing your thing.
I'm just going to keep doing my thing.
Your phone.
It's a good thong
It's a good phone.
for a robot ass.
That is true.
I have a question coming in.
All right.
Tony asks, so if the problem with the bombs are almost solved, do you still need 78 baby-sized pizzas, or will the 20 that's already done do? Now, this is an interesting philosophical question, but Tony, did I fucking ask you to stop making pizzas?
No.
Or did I not ask you to stop making fucking pizzas? I don't think I did, so keep making those fucking pizzas. A man's gotta eat. I'm a man, and I haven't eaten, so make them pizzas.
And you will shit bricks when you do. Yes, that's right.
If I shit nothing but solid material fit enough to build a house, I will be satisfied.
So that's how you build your bunker. Now I finally understand.
Hey,
you make your own materials.
Building contractors is expensive. Sometimes the best way to build a home is from your own heart.
And butt, apparently. Ramdorf, nothing strays that, huh?
Apparently so. It's a home that shit built.
That is right. And coming up next, we got Fox on the Run by Harger's Mountain something. Boys.
She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox, like a fox, like a fox on the run. Now everybody knows the reason for the fall. When woman tempted man down in Paradise's hall. This woman tempted me and took me for a ride. Now like a lonely fox, I need a place to hide. She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox, like a fox, like a fox on the run. Take a glass of wine and fortify your soul. We'll talk about the world and friends we used to know. I've seen a string of girls who put me on the floor. The game's nearly over and the hounds are at my door. She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, 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 like a fox on the run.
Like the run from Foxhole. Like all the Omega did when we came around.
Now, I'm a little bit slow on the uptake, but I gotta ask, who won that damn record thing last time? Because I couldn't keep track of it. What happened?
Well, we could say it was some ups and downs. The French made great progress.
Some enemies become friends, some friends became enemies, but everybody learned a little something at the end.
Yeah, we kind of definitely won the last battle. We kind of squashed them to pieces. But there was a little shitty detail. They had all the hackers hiding in Pub 11.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of won the digital war and therefore they won. So I have.
But as we have already established, the digital plane is a plane for losers and nerds and degenerates.
And VCAPs.
That's what I mean.
Flynn?
Now, that's not me saying it. It's everyone else saying it. Everyone else thinks you're a fucking loser.
That is true.
Right? I'm just relaying the message. And don't shoot the messenger. Shoot everyone else.
Don't shoot the post guys, and don't choose the post account because he's a great guy. Okay.
That is true. That is something everyone else is saying as well. Now, I'm kind of about thinking it's time to wrap this up because we have solved this much.
But we have not solved.
No. Hang on. I'm getting to you, Chucky Man.
Man, what the?
My chair.
Respectful.
My chair is disarmed. I stood up. I was fine. Your chair was disarmed, you stood up and you was fine.
That is true.
You haven't stood up yet, so if your chair is armed as well.
I've been crawling around under your chairs all evening.
Yes,
well,
but now you're
half
sitting
evening.
in a chair. So if that wooden chair is armed with a bomb, we got a whole sweeping of the
There is
problems
no
on our
bomb under this chair, I can assure you of that.
And the TV is probably fine too.
That she
How are
says.
you,
Probably.
on the other hand, Mr.
Oui.
Frenchman?
Mr. French Chucky
I'm
Man.
quite sure your chair is very
It's not
armed.
fucking Chuck. I'm not from the States. It's Jacques.
Chucky.
Chuck.
Oui.
You is.
That's
Chuck.
oui.
Chuck.
So,
Like
Chuck-
Chuck E. Cheese, but French.
But so if we get those pizzas, this should not be a problem. We'll
No,
slip
no, no,
one
no,
after
no,
the
no,
other
no.
under you.
No. I think the audience have had their suspensions pulled long enough. I think what we need to do is, Mr. Frenchy Man, you need to stand up.
No. You need to jump as high as you can.
No.
Oh,
You,
no.
Now,
Wait,
listen.
You need to
No.
fly. Fly, French
Wait,
man,
wait,
fly!
wait. Who is the bomb expert here? If I say jump, what do you say?
I say how high.
No.
Exactly. No, you've got me. So when I say jump,
I think of Cole's butt, and I jump really high and I get out of here. Okay.
so how high? Do you want me to show you about how high?
Show me.
You want to be over there
Okay. over
within
there.
But wait.
half a second.
But before you do that,
I have a last thing to say. Now, you could either
Could be your last
trust.
words.
You can either trust a highly qualified, competent bomb explosive
explosive expert.
Thank you, Matt Murdock, for all the training. It was great. Yes.
Or you can trust me.
I think I like your cute face though, but I think I would go with the bomb expert.
See, this is why you gotta die. Oh,
And then it's an awkward silence, you
Did
know.
you not have any follow-up?
Okay, Yara,
No,
what do you do?
I thought you were
alright.
gonna
Okay.
say,
Anyway.
say that was wrong.
The rest of us is gonna move into this here corner now.
Yes.
into the
yes,
corner.
It's a good corner. Now you need to get all the way over there in less than half a second.
You can do it.
You
Yeah,
never
yeah.
seen the
No,
French guy
so
so
you're gonna
fast.
have to up with your knees,
Just
all the way up
pretend-
your
if
chin.
it's
Your
something
knees have to
we-
be at your chin. Come on,
Just
all the way up
pretend-
there.
If it's
And when they're there,
if it's something
when I
we
say
know, it's that the French are great at running away.
What?
oh well, in this case it's flying. So
The
like,
French
so
are
your
fast.
knees are up to your chin. Yeah, good. That looks good. Yes, excellent. And when I say go, you need to like think like a frog.
Think about retreating.
Imagine the best frog legs you could possibly eat.
And the frog legs is over there, so you gotta jump to get them.
If I think about Le Grenouille and I think about retreating, I will just sit here. So I think about charging instead. Okay.
But you're a charging frog. Okay, ready?
the-
Yeah, okay. Oh shit! Well, that was anticlimactic.
Ah,
Well, I am very much alive. How about y'all?
Yeah.
I think I'm dead inside, but still very much alive.
I'm alive
Now-
on the inside and the outside.
Now this is a conundrum, because I'm certain there was another chair. You know what? I may have just sent that chair to Barbie.
No.
Wait, if my sense of dramatic timing is correct, 3,
No.
2, 1. There we go. Well,
Shit.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Now,
Dude!
well, she bought the chair from me. What would she expecting?
Dude! Like, maybe not bombs?
I'm sure she's fine.
Get out of your dream world.
Yeah, she's
Get.
fine.
This is the wasteland. We put bombs on chairs. We put bombs
Wait,
in
did you
televisions.
put that bomb there?
I can neither confirm or deny.
What the fuck, man?
This is
the
radioactive.
wasteland.
Your
we
friend in the wasteland.
We took bombs on chairs and babies on spikes.
And this is the last song about Satan.
And the last song for tonight. So good night, y'all. Happy holidays. And go fuck yourselves.
Bisous.
And don't pee on the electric fence.
I was at the lion's lair, and who should I sit next to there but Satan? He ordered me a beer, and he looked me in the eye. He said he was my friend. I knew that was a lie. He's the man
Behind my sins I seem to fall. Because of him, goddamn, I hate him. So this is my last song about Satan. So I say, Lucifer, you piece of shit, I should kick your ass right where you sit. All the hell you put me through, my mother cries because of you. Now Satan didn't like that much, he said some words about fire and starts trying to found myself in burning hell. I wasn't feeling all so well. Well, this is my last song about Satan. Well, I must have gone back in time about the time after Jesus died. He was down there preaching in that hole to all his dark and lonely souls. And he said, son, why are you here? You should be back home drinking beer, writing songs about God and glory. Don't use the devil in your story. Well, this is my last song about Satan. No more songs about evil, fill the vial and booze. No more songs about my hell, I've nothing left to prove. So this is my last song about Satan. So this is my last song about Satan. Dwight Pentecost on the banjo. Well, I felt a knock upon my head and I woke back home in my bed. It was a dark and dismal morning. Was this some kind of godly warning? So I said, that's it, I'm on the level. No more songs about the devil. Then I felt a little twinge when I realized that my hair was singed. Well, this is my last song about Satan. No more songs about evil, the filthy bow and booze. No more songs about my hell, I've nothing left to prove. This is my last song about Satan. This is my last song about Satan. Well, this is my last song about Satan.
So yeah, it's fucking over. Finally. God bless the Patriots.
The patriarchy.
Oh yeah, the patriarchy.
Oh right,
I'm
that,
sorry.
yes, we did a lot more of that.
I always get those two mixed up. God bless the patriarchy. God bless.
Thanks, Groove.
God bless Mother Teresa, for she will wash us off of all of our sins.
Good nun. Good nun.
Good. Yeah, I love the way she tortured people.
Yeah, but she's a good nun. Doesn't mean she's a good person.
No, that is correct. Now, coming up next, nothing. So, if I can just find the
off button.
Yeah, the off button.
Hey, you want to know what death is like? It's like this.